If you want to lose weight effectively and keep it off permanently, don't rely on a quick fix. It's so important to plan ahead. As the saying goes, fail to plan, plan to fail. I know you will have heard this saying many times over, and there has to be a reason for it. The truth is that if you plan meals and then you buy the food for those meals, you're much more likely to eat healthy and eat healthy foods that support your goals than if you buy food on the fly. And there are two main reasons for this. The first, that we are very much convenience-based eaters. So when we see food, we want to eat it. Now this is hardwired into our DNA from when our ancestors had to eat food whenever it was available to them, or they would starve. Now the second reason is that 40% of human decision making is done on autopilot without thinking of the consequences. And a recent study has found that we make more than 200 food decisions each day, but we're unaware of 90% of them. So the chances are that not following a food plan will ultimately lead to failure. Whether it's simply looking at a purchased food plan and buying the food as part of your online shop, or if it means sitting down and adding a weekly food plan onto a weekly blank food diary, you need to plan. It needs to be sensible and in line with your goals, and it needs to be visible and in your kitchen to add some accountability for you and your friends and your family to see. Now, when you're just getting started, following somebody else's plan is fine. We've got lots of food plans available for you to follow in the short term, but planning your own diet is always going to be better in the long run, especially when it comes to losing weight over a period of weeks or months and then keeping it off. Time invested now will pay dividends in the future. If you learn to plan effectively, you will become conditioned to eating certain foods at certain times and to build in your treats which still allow you to maintain your goals. The next lesson will explain the traffic light food tracking system. You can use it to evaluate how well you follow your plan. After all, the best diet is the one that you don't know that you're on. It's not good to have a plan if you don't schedule enough time to implement it. You will need to prepare food, and this takes time. You can create time by giving up non-essential daily habits, like watching mindless TV. That's a classic. The other thing you can do to increase your productivity is to get up early, prep food, and feel more in control at the start of the day. Now remember, establishing a successful long-term food routine is not a quick fix. It represents you really wanting change so that you have more energy and focus and you feel happy in your skin and in control of your food and drink choices. It won't happen unless you give it your full attention.